Hi, my name is Leonardo Vieira. I'm a PhD student from Brazil's National Institute for Space Research. I present an analysis of the influence of the number of observations in a random forest time series classification. The partners of the study are Dr. Gilberto Ribeiro de Queiroz and Dr. Elcio Idete Guilherme. So the motivation of the study was the Amazon forest. The Amazon forest is the largest rainforest in the world. It has an important role as a carbon sink. The region has an economic interest to the abundance of natural resources. This results in an intensive illegal deforestation in Amazon forest. Remote sensing monitoring proved your effectiveness in discouraging deforestation and forest degradation, as shown in Brazil by PRODs during the first decade of the century. But deforestation actions have evolved, and the monitoring forms must evolve too. Monitoring systems like PRODs is based on a visual analysis, producing one map per year. So one way to improve the monitoring is produce more information over the year. Automatic time series classification has been presented as a good solution in classification on cover maps. This kind of approach uses temporal information of image satellite collections to produce map based on time evolution on the study object. But what's the numbers of satellite observation is necessary to produce an accurate map considering an automatic time series classification? Based on this question, the objective of the study is to analyze the influence of the number of observations in a random forest classifier and verify if it's possible to use few observations as possible and also produce an accurate map. Random forest is based on the stable approach where different decision trees are built based on training samples. Random forest is widely used in time series classification and can be considered a state-of-the-art algorithm. So we decided to use it to evaluate the influence of the number of observations in a random forest classifier. The region of interest is located in Rondônia, a Brazilian state within the Amazon forest. The selected area has indigenous and conservation units. In figure here, we can see intensive agriculture surrounding these regions. So because of that, is a region of a focus of the authorities to avoid deforestation. The study was carried out by using Landsat image data cube available as open data in Brazilian data cube platform. The cube has a 13 meters of spatial resolution and 16 days of temporal resolution. The first study used PRODs with reference data. The PRODs has 95% of accuracy. So choosing it as reference data can avoid sampling errors in automatic sampling. On the figure, you can visualize the vector map with some information using this study. The label of the area, the view date, the state, and the peripheral. The idea to define samples is we try define samples where we can deduce the ground truth over the year. The date view represents the date of the image used to produce the PRODs mapping. And to define a period to time series that will be tested, we consider two ideas. In relation to deforestation areas, we consider that will possible deduce the ground truth only after the view date, like it's shown in the slide. The other consideration is about forest samples. the forest areas, we consider that the ground truths just be deduced before date view. Using this idea, it was possible to define the time series period for the sampling approach, where use deforestation polygon from PRODS 2017 and forest areas from PRODS 2018 to generate a composite map. Composite map was used to randomly select the samples and level also. In the figure, we can visualize the idea of the approach used to define the time series samples. The approach generated a training data set with around 18,000 forest samples and 13,000 deforested samples over the period starting on July 28 in 2017, ending on July 12, 2018. The training data set was split to generate data subsets with different numbers of observations. The split method considers a cumulative approach starting from the first date. Each date subsets created, increasing the number of observations included one by one. This approach generated 21 data subsets, and each one resulted in one random forest classifier. On the chart, analyze the overall accuracy. You can see accuracy decrease with the increase in the number of the observations. The same with, we can observe the same when we observe FM score. But when we analyze it balanced accuracy, the increase of observations results in an improvement in the accuracy. Consider that how the area of forests are bigger than the forestation areas, the balanced accuracy indicating that the identification of deforestation areas are better, increasing the number of observations, but the forest areas present a worse result. We make a visual analysis to understand that behavior. The analysis considers different deforestation examples on the map: Asian in progress, recent, and edge error. Here we can see that the Asian deforestation was detected independently of the number of observations, but recent deforestation areas was not identified totally. The behavior in progress deforestation also present the same behavior. Just the edge areas present a worsening result, increasing the number of observations. In conclusion, the results show a little variation considering overall accuracy against the number of observations. So independently of the number of observations, the overall accuracy of the classifiers was considering a satisfactory result. When we compare the classified maps with reference map, the overall accuracy was greater than 94% for all results, or all classifiers tested. Also, conclusion, the increase of the number of observations show improved accuracy in the deforestation class and worse the accuracy of the forest class performance. So, in conclusion, the choice of the classifier is the most suitable will depend the user priority class on the map. I would like to thank INPE, CAPES, Brazil Data Cube, and IAV for the support. Thank you.